What's up guys, Mickle here, and we just got a very significant development in the crypto legal sphere that I guarantee you almost no one's going to be talking about. Guys, in this video, I want to talk about what just happened because I believe it's going to have big implications on the Ripple SEC case, and it's something you absolutely need to know about. Guys, I also want to talk about towards the end of the video, the move from speculation to utility. Guys, this is something that people have talked about forever in the cryptocurrency industry, and some people have said it's never going to happen because we haven't seen it yet. Guys, in this video, I want to show you that the move from speculation to utility is happening at a rapid clip and go over some policies being put in place right now that I believe are going to be huge for XRP going forward. Like always, your support means so much to this channel. Guys, thank you to everyone who takes the time to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. These two things really do help me out so much. Also, if you ever need a good place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out my favorite exchange Uphold down in the description of this video. With that said, though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So guys, I want to start this video off with just a quick plug. Guys, this is actually the last time we're going to be selling these XRP pennants. So if you get one right now, you can actually get buy one, get one free. Guys, I wear my XRP pennant all the time. I absolutely love this thing. I have the black one and the silver one. Both of these things are incredible. So if you buy one, you get the other one free right now. That means instead of one being $80, it's $40. The link will be in the description of this video with the code. There's only like 40 left, so just keep that in mind. Guys, this might be the last time we sell these things, so keep your eye on these. I absolutely love them. They're sick. I wear mine all the time, and maybe the last time you can ever get your hands on one. So guys, let's jump into the video, and I want to start off with the significant legal development we just got because I think this is really going to go under the radar. Almost no one is talking about this. So something just happened that many people said forever was going to be impossible. We were never going to see this, and once again, those experts are wrong. We just saw Terra Luna settle with the SEC. Now guys, so many people said, just like people constantly say Ripple will never settle with the SEC, so many people said that Terra Luna will never settle with the SEC. And look what just happened. Terra Luna just settled with the SEC. Now guys, the real reason this is so big is because the Terra Luna case was one of the worst cases for crypto. It really looked like the judge was going to say that the Terra Luna token was a security and it was going to create precedent for the entire industry. How many times did you hear that, oh, even though Judge Torres said XRP wasn't a security, Judge Rakoff is saying Terra Luna is a security, and therefore XRP is still in trouble either way? All of those people who were screaming that from the rooftops said the SEC would never settle with Terra Luna because this case was a slam dunk for them. Well guys, guess what we saw today? We saw that settlement, and now we no longer have to worry about the Luna token being declared a security, and therefore later down the road, people saying that because Luna was a security, so is XRP. Guys, this is huge for the cryptocurrency industry because that leaves the big case being Ripple and XRP. And what we know is Ripple knows how to win, and they have the facts on their side. The SEC had a really good chance of beating Terra Luna and Do Kwon and calling Luna a security, but they have almost no chance of beating Ripple and calling XRP a security. So this is a monumental win. It puts the court back in our hands. It gives us less to worry about from the fraudulent players essentially getting beaten by the SEC and hurting the good players. A massive win, and I believe it actually increases the likelihood that the SEC isn't going to take Ripple to the Second Circuit. The SEC knows they can't beat Ripple at the Second Circuit. The SEC knows that XRP is never going to be deemed a security. So what I believe the SEC is likely going to do is focus their time and energy on Coinbase. Guys, I do believe in some way or another, Coinbase is going to have to register with the SEC. Coinbase does a lot of things that probably look like securities transaction. So I don't believe there's any way that the SEC thinks their case against Ripple is stronger than their case against Coinbase. Now guys, while this is my speculation, it's nice to know that Jeremy Hogan actually said this exact same thing in XRP Vegas, where he said he believes that if the Coinbase case gets to the Second Circuit before the Ripple case, the SEC is just going to say, you know what, we are getting our butt kicked in the Ripple case. Let's just pull back, get out of that one, and move forward against Coinbase. Guys, overall, the thing that we really need to take away from this is it is a huge win for the facts being on our side. We no longer have to worry about the facts of other tokens implicating XRP We know Judge Torres said XRP is not a security. We know that Ripple is going to fight until we get that clarity certain in the court. And the only thing I was really worried about is another crypto fraudster essentially dropping the ball and XRP being implicated, even though XRP shouldn't be. Now we really don't have to worry about that. So this is going to go down as a massive win. And I just don't think a lot of people are really going to be picking up on it. Guys, the other thing I want to talk about that I believe is huge is what is changing in the cryptocurrency market right now. Forever, we talked about utility taking over. Forever, people in the XRP community has said, hey, while speculation might be big right now, while speculation drives prices right now, over the long term, it's going to be utility. And guys, that hasn't always been an easy position to have, because while utility coins have kind of lagged the market and speculative meme coins and different NFTs have pumped big, it's made it hard to stay locked into what I believe are going to be the things that ultimately drive long-term price appreciation. Well, guys, what we're seeing right now, I don't think can be ignored. We now see federal agency after federal agency saying that we are going to regulate the cryptocurrency market and get rid of the bad players. And one of those bad players has continued to be Tether. Now, guys, I do not believe there's going to be a Tether black swan. Just my personal opinion. DAI is a very smart guy, and he could very much be right on this, and I'll take my L. I don't think there's going to be a Tether black swan. I believe Tether is going to be pushed into the shadows. I believe Tether is going to be the dark web of the cryptocurrency industry, where it's still going to be used, it's still going to be functional, but it's not going to be let into the regulated financial system. Guys, if you think this is stopping at Tether, you are insane. What we are going to see is regulators continue to push to give the good players in the industry the regulations appropriate to succeed and push out the bad players. I don't think there's any way the regulators are going to push for the meme coins, the NFTs, the yield generating products that have unsustainable yield on them to be into the regulated system. I believe instead they're going to impose rules just like they're doing with Tether to ultimately clamp down on these things. Guys, this is ultimately the best case scenario for Ripple and XRP, because they have always taken the position that it's better to work with the regulators, it's better to work with the regulated system to ensure that when this industry is ready for the rules, when this industry is mature enough to actually be integrated into the system, they were ready since day one. Guys, I think that is happening at a faster pace than many people truly understand behind the scenes. We just got MiCA in the EU. It seemed like it was never going to happen. Then all of a sudden it passed. And now we have FIT21 moving through the United States. Guys, we are going to get cryptocurrency regulation. And when that happens, I think it is going to cause a dramatic shift for what is investable in the market. I believe we're going to see a serious move away from the hype, away from the speculation, into the things that are going to drive long-term utility. At the end of the day, I see the cryptocurrency market as a way to upgrade the financial system. And that is never going to be an unregulated space. The players who embrace regulation and understand that regulations are going to be critical in actually building the system, I believe are going to prosper most. Guys, for a long time, it was hard to see the long game. It was hard to see the big picture. But now that the regulations are being put in place, I think we are closer than ever to seeing that happen. Some people are making the argument that the pets.com and all the other retail-focused investment products are going to be the big winners and not the Googles, the Amazons, the Apples. I'm not willing to make that bet. I believe exactly what we saw in the .com bubble is likely going to play out in the cryptocurrency market, where the things that are marketed to retail pump hard, they get excitement around them. But when you zoom out and take a look at the long-term trends, it was best just to focus on the things that are actually being used and integrated to build next generation products that were going to drive the base of the internet itself. In that same exact way, I believe the cryptocurrency companies and projects that are trying to create value and long-term sustainability to the future financial system are going to be the things that have long-term staying power and have the most price appreciation. And guys, I want to finish off and just show you this because I don't think it's really hard to understand exactly why Ripple is going to be one of the ones to win big. I don't think it's hard to see why XRP is likely going to be a token that ends up driving massive amounts of value into it. Guys, it's not just me who thinks this. Take a look at some of the people behind Ripple and XRP and where they came from, because this should tell you all you need to know about what the most important people in the world think about this project. Financial services, JP Morgan, Citi, Swift, HSBC, Visa, MasterCard, Accenture, PayPal, Prosper, Technology, Google, Apple, Yahoo, Bloomberg, NASA, regulation, Federal Reserve, SEC, NSA, and those are only to name a few. Guys, this is who's working at Ripple right now. These are the people throwing their weight behind XRP. You don't see this at the meme coins. You don't see this at the other speculative retail projects. These people are going to Ripple for a reason. They understand the system is changing. They understand the system is not going to be changed by the people who are trying to rip down the system. They understand the changes are going to be driven by the technology players looking to work with the players who have all the assets, hold all the value. And when these new technologies are able to build new rails for these assets to be issued on and for the value to flow across, that is where the ultimate price is going to be driven to. That is where the investment opportunities lie. That is where we are focused on, because we here understand that the next generation financial system is not going to be built on hype and speculation, but deep utility and upgrading the rails that are ultimately going to build the internet of value. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed this update. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does mean so much. And for now, Mickle out.